Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is the 43rd episode of this series. Pretty crazy, right? 43 episodes in already. Feels like I only started this series a couple weeks ago, but 43rd episode of the series. And today we have two big games with Scotland against Wales and Netherlands in our European qualifying group, where hopefully we'll get 2 wins from 2. And also a game in the Premier League away against Crystal Palace, where we aim to stay undefeated away from home at Selhurst Park. So 3 big games today. Let's get 3 wins from 3. And also, for those wondering where the special episode 100 of Career Mode is today, I did plan to upload it this afternoon right about now, but unfortunately I haven't been able to finish making it on time. It's going to be a longer episode than normal. The special episodes always are, so please do bear with me whilst I complete the project, and I promise that as soon as I finish making it, I'll upload it, hopefully, tomorrow afternoon. But anyway, first game of today's episode against Wales here at Hampden Park. We need to get a big win here, but the last time we played at home with Scotland, we lost in the group opener to Denmark. So a big game here against Bales, boys. Can we get the win? Let's hope so. Come on, the Scots. Good ball by Vokes towards Ben Davies inside the area. Drills it across, and unfortunately, Wales take the lead just 8 minutes in. And it seems like we have the same problem for country as well as club. Aaron Ramsey files Wales in front here. Sorry, I think I might cut out there. What I was saying is that we've got the same problem at McDermott Park as we do at Hampden Park, it seems. We can't play well in front of our home fans with St Johnstone or with Scotland. Already trailing by 1. We can't have 2 losses in our first 3 games and expect to qualify for the Euros. Wales are just tearing me apart right now. Ben Davies inside, goes for goal over the bar. Couple of corners in succession for the Scots. We desperately need a goal before the break. Matt Phillips to take it, whips it into the middle, looks for Grant Hanley getting up and heads it wide of the post. Well, this is not good at all, and I've said this a few times in the series, and I'll say it again, there is still a very long way to go with this project. We're not even at the halfway stage, I feel, and that's the truth. So I'm not really too surprised by how things are going right now, but we cannot afford to concede again, as David Marshall bails me out. We're not that good of a nation yet. You know, we had a great World Cup campaign, reaching around a 16, but things are still not as they should be for the Scots, as Wales go in search of a second goal. Here's Sam Vokes for Wales. Barry with the tackle. Well done, son. And away we go. James McArthur, my captain, on the ball. Leads a counter-attack. Looking for Ryan Gould with the fake shot. We've got Wales on their back heels right now. Gould on the ball. Rolls it through to Tony Watt off the bench at half-time. Tony Watt! Oh, what a save by Wayne Hennessy. Watt has only scored 1 goal so far for us for club and country. Can he turn up big here for the Scots? That header, well saved by Hennessy again. Come on. Williams put under pressure by Oliver Burke, who does well to win it back for us. Cross to the far post. Tony Watt's there as is Griffiths, just off target. Wales have just shut the door on me, man. Seriously, I can't get inside. As I switch to all out attack, it could be through here, but Barry does what he needs to do to win it back for us. Well done, mate. And we get the danger clear. Come on, Griffiths on the ball. As Phillips running down the left, I'll feed it into him. Come on, Phillips. Hold off Lynch, mate. Referee. 17.5 minutes to go. We so badly need a goal. Robertson with a free kick. Whips it into the middle. Looks for Jordan Rhodes. His header into the bottom corner. Get in. Jordan Rhodes comes off the bench. And what a huge, huge goal for the Scots with 17 minutes on the clock. Come on. Great delivery from Andrew Robertson. Rhodes with the header. Wayne Hennessy finally beaten. It's a brilliant header as well. Right into the bottom corner from the Borough striker. 1-1. Huge, huge goal. Oh, wow. Poor first touch by Lynch there. Robertson wins it back. Cross to the middle. Looking for Griffiths, headed away. It'll drop to Ryan Fraser. And Griffiths deflects it just wide. And there is the final whistle at Hampden Park. Scotland won. Wales won. A big missed opportunity. But thank God we didn't lose. Jordan Rhodes coming off the bench, rescuing us a point. I guess we just have to be satisfied. Better team without question in my eyes, but just couldn't find that winning goal. I'll take the point though. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss from our first 3. It's not terrible. And just before we get into the second game of today's episode, we have a monthly scouting update from Jack. So let's take a look at what players he's picked up for us this time. Oliver Peterson still could be alright. If his potential has dropped a little bit, we'll still keep him in the scout report. Anyway, Gordon Clark, though, can definitely go. Lucas Morrison, again, could be alright, but probably not. Same with Ian Robertson. His overall's terrible as well, so we'll let him go straight away. Arthur Reed could be okay with the potential. Lewis Murray's terrible. Not a great month from Jack there. Got to improve, mate. And as we now go into the second qualifier qualifier of today's episode. A huge game as once again we stay at home but we take on the Netherlands, who have 3 points from their first 3 and sit in 4th place. We have 4 points from our first 3 and sit in 3rd place. So a big game for both nations here as we approach the halfway stage of the group qualifiers. We need to get a win in our first win at home of this qualifying group. Come on, Scott. We've got to get the 3 points here and get a massive result. I feel like with Italy and Denmark making great starts to the group, in particular Italy, 3 wins from 3, this is one of those games where both nations will feel like if they don't win it, they'll be wondering whether they can take one of those 2 qualifying spots. It's a must-not-lose game for both nations. Hopefully, we'll come through with a win. And what a chance here. It's Gould is through already. And Sillerson makes a great save at the near post. Fantastic start from the Scots. Come on. Phillips with the corner, whips it into the middle and looks for Matt. Ritchie getting up for MacArthur, the captain as well. Got a really good leap there, but Sillerson with a pretty comfortable save, still 0-0. Both chances coming to us early though, and they've lost out here with Jordan Rhodes running through, and he puts it wide. Oh, what a miss, Jordan Rhodes. I gave you the nod pre-game. I'm giving you the start against Griffiths. That was the moment, and I put it wide. What a start for Scotland as Darone's on the ball. Boo! But we need to get ourselves a goal. It's all well and good having these chances, but I've got to finish them. Boo! Darone on the ball. Going down the left. Good footwork, to be fair, as he takes around Martin. Still Darone on the ball. Can he cross? Martin blocks it straight to Williams inside our area. Marshall makes the save and Strootman. What a miss. Oh my goodness. 14 minutes in, and there's been 2 sitters. First Jordan Rhodes, now Kevin Strootman. Dear oh dear. These boys have left their finishing boots in the dressing room. What was going on there? But he's Shinny on the ball. Storming down the left. Good cross to the centre. Willems misses to Gould. He'll come to Rhodes. Great save by Sillerson. Willems gets it clear. Still a chance maybe. Sillerson controls. Still 0-0. What a start. Janssen on the ball going for goal. Good save by Marshall, but a great chance here for the rebound to be turned in. And it is as well. Strootman, who missed a great chance a few moments ago, has redeemed himself by putting the Dutch in front. A nice little side foot finish into the far corner. And just like in the last game and the first game of the group, we trail at home in the first half an hour. Or do we do that against Denmark? I can't remember now. But anyway, it's 1-0. I mean, we did trail, but I can't remember when the goal was scored. It's 1-0 anyway. And Netherlands score. We can't afford to lose. Come on. Well, we keep on winning corners with Scotland, but we just can't take advantage from that. It's already our 5th or 6th of the game. 5th, as you can see at the top left, as Gould takes this one into the middle. And Ritchie's header hits the post, and it's cleared by Daley Blint. So unlucky. We just can't get the rub of the green. Patterson down the right, looks for Tom Kearney off the bench here. Kearney with the cross to the far post where Rose is getting in and heads it in, gets in. What a fantastic ball by Tom Kearney off the bench, and Jordan Rhodes makes amends for his miss in the first half. What a delivery this was. Rhodes times his run to perfection, nods it past Sillerson who was stranded. 1-1, come on. Late chance here for the Netherlands for a corner. Patterson deflects it, comes straight to the goalkeeper though, and will get the danger clear as Marshall kicks it long. And what a ball by David Marshall for Griffiths to chase. And he keeps the ball in play here. We could be away for a 3-on-3, and he does. Griffiths rolls it inside towards Ryan Gould. Gould on the ball, back towards his man Brickcut, arriving late. Liam Brickcut. Big stop by Sillerson. I should have scored that chance. Well, I wanted 2 wins from 2, and in the end it's 2 draws from 2. But considering the fact we trailed at half-time in both of the games, I guess I'll just have to be satisfied we didn't end up losing them both, because that would have been absolutely disastrous. 1-1 to score in both games, and we'll take the 2 points. I felt it was a balanced game, and the draw probably was the fair result for both nations, but so disappointed to have only won 1 of our first 4 games in our qualifying group. We've got to improve. And especially because, as you can see the European qualifying results here, Czech Republic lost to Denmark and Italy beat Wales. And right now, both of those nations are absolutely tearing it up in the qualifying group and have a pretty commanding lead in the top 2 qualifying spots. Italy a perfect 4 from 4, Denmark 3 out of 4, and already with 4 points adrift from Denmark in 2nd place, despite being in 3rd place ourselves. So we've got to start winning some more qualifying games, otherwise we ain't going to qualify for the Euro. Simple simple as that. And as we now move into the third and final game of today's episode, we take on Crystal Palace here with our first and only game with St Johnstone in the Premier League. It's been a pretty good start to Season 3 with the Sainties. 11 points picked up from our first 7 games and 3 wins, all coming away from home. Now can we get another win here on the travels and make it 4 wins from our first 5 games away from McDermott Park? Let's hope so. We take on Palace away at Selhurst Park. Come on the boys. Palace starting off on the front foot right now, looking for the first goal of the game with Sacco finding Dendonka, sends Martin Kelly down the left-hand side here. Got to play the situation well as Benteke is in the box here and he's going to be hard to deal with. But old man Barry's up for the challenge. Good defensive header, still 0-0. Then Donker tackled by Patterson, and what a tackle too as Malcolm Mitchell gets onto the loose ball and finds Chris Kane here, starting ahead of the injured McDonald. Kane through towards Oliver Burke, running through one-on-one, and Burke smashes the ball in to the back of the net. 1-0 to St Johnstone. We are just amazing away from home. Crystal Palace 0, St Johnstone 1. Get in! I got my words modded up there, but it doesn't matter. Chris Kane starting ahead of McDonald feeds Oliver Burke, who gets his second goal in 2 games. Mandanda might be disappointed, but I'm certainly not. 2-2 for Ollie Burke. 1-0 to the Sainties. What a start! Just how high can we finish this season? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I do believe Europa League is possibility. We need to finish in the top 7 to do it. I think I might have said this in the last episode, actually. I do believe top 7 is a possibility. As Benteke is trying to bully Barry, who just says, mate, go away, as it's still 1-0. I do believe Euro League is possibility. So let me know in the comment section down below, where do you think we can finish this season? Top 7? Do you think it's possible? Or will we just have to settle for a top half finish? Let me know. What a game old man Barry has had. That's a great ball out wide towards his brother Rob as well, with the fake shot to come inside, and Rob on the ball as his Palace defenders on the heels, keeps on going, rolls it inside towards Tony Watt to wrap the points up, and he blazes it over the bar. Went for power instead of precision, and that was my problem. There is something about coming to England that makes us a far better team. Final score at Selhurst Park, Sam Allardyce 0, Docks 1, Crystal Palace lose, St Johnstone win. It's 4 wins from our first 5 away games. What a start for the Sainties. It was an awful game, to be honest. Nothing like the first 2 you saw in today's episode. Palace did basically nothing all game long, but we took the chance we got in the first start through Oliver Burke, his second in 2, win the game, get the 3 points. What a start to Season 3. And that will end today's episode of Club and Country as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do consider leaving a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated, and likes really help the channel grow as well. Much love to you all. Have a great day, and don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below where you think St Johnstone will finish come the end of the season, because for our first 8 games there is a long way to go, but we're in 6th place with 4 wins from our first 8. So let me know in the comment section down below where you think the Sainties will end up finishing in Season 3. Much love to you all though. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of Club and Country very soon.